Hey everybody, I have a really quick video for you all today to talk about Anthem and something that's recently come to light. We all know by now that Anthem has issues, and since I'm no longer playing the game, I didn't really want to do a bunch of videos about it, but this is something that is significant enough that I think people deserve to be informed. I'm just going to get right into it. In Anthem, the damage numbers that you see both in the stat screen and when fighting enemies are a crock. The best loot in Anthem is actually the starting weapons and abilities that you get at level 1. No matter what numbers pop up when you shoot an enemy, it doesn't actually reflect the amount of damage that you're doing, and you heard that right. First discovered by Yeet Lord Supreme on Reddit when he was trying to accurately quantify various weapons in the game, this odd phenomena is perhaps the worst news that there can be for a loot game. He first noticed that his common level 1 defender rifle was dealing 286 damage per shot against a regular Scar Trooper enemy. Then he switched to his level 45 legendary weapon, which did 1,184 damage per shot. Considering that his legendary gun deals more than 4 times as much damage as the level 1 weapon, you'd expect it to kill the enemy 4 times faster, right? As it turns out, our boy Yeet Lord noticed that the high-level gun was actually taking longer to kill the enemy, and that simply using low-level guns was far more efficient. Shout out to the user Takeshikun for letting me use this clip that he took of the weirdness in action. In it, you can see that the low-level gun flatly outperforms the higher-level one every single time. And it didn't stop at guns. The user MB Majestic actually discovered something similar 9 days ago with abilities for his Storm Javelin, but at the time, people just assumed that it was an odd balance issue. Now, some of you might be thinking that this isn't that big of a deal, a weird scaling bug maybe, and that it'll be addressed. But to me, this is perhaps Anthem's most egregious offense yet. In a loot-based game, the player should always be incentivized to find new and more powerful gear to equip, but Anthem has created a situation where players are actually punished for using better gear. This defeats the entire purpose of the game. On top of that, it also reveals to the community that there's no correlation between the damage that's displayed on their item, the damage that's displayed in combat, and the amount of damage that enemies actually receive. Even if this is a bug that can be fixed, we'll never be able to trust the displayed metrics on our gear again, and we'll never be able to take the damage that we see when shooting enemies seriously, because we'll never be able to tell if it's actually accurate. It appears as though there's some kind of damage or enemy HP scaling mechanic in place that changes how much damage you do based on the quality of the weapon or the ability that you're using. This could be in place to make lower level players more viable in high level areas, or I don't know. We know nothing about this mechanic because it's all hidden from the player. What makes this so bad for Anthem is that it removes the ability for players to make correct decisions when managing their gear. If we can't tell how much damage we're actually going to do because of a hidden scaling mechanic, what's the point? And in a game all about acquiring new loot, removing the ability to effectively manage that loot is a game killer. And what's more is that all the players who have spent so much time perfecting their javelins, grinding for that perfect gear, working on their perfect build, Anthem's most loyal players, they're the ones who are the most affected by this. With this single discovery, all of them are about to find out that the time that they poured into the game was wasted, and that they would have been better off just using the starting guns. I really don't have much more to say than that. The purpose of this video is really just to let people know about this huge problem. I've had my share of frustrations with Anthem, but honestly, I think that this is the proverbial straw for me. A loot game where you're punished for getting new loot, I don't even know what to say. Hey everybody, gonna keep this super brief since it's just a short video, but thank you once again for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe. I always appreciate it when you guys do, and I always appreciate it when you guys share the videos even more, so thanks so much for doing that. Also, I know it's been a while since my last video, and I'm aware of it. I'm trying to put together a hardware upgrade for my PC, so it might be a little while longer until I get back into the swing of things. Anyway, thanks so much, until next time.